Cindy Byer here with Tyler Green for our summer body challenge using just a swim noodle. Now granted, we're not in a swimming pool, so you don't need a pool to do this workout, but today's workout specifically is going to sculpt your shoulders back here and your arms just using a noodle. So stick with me for about 15 minutes. That's all it's going to take. If you do this for 15 minutes or less every day or every other day, a couple days a week between now and, let's say, like I said yesterday, Father's Day, you're going to get some really great muscle tone around your shoulder blades and your arms. And when you have to start wearing things like tank tops or swimsuits, or like Tyler going topless in the summer, you're going to be ready to go and you're going to look super strong. All right, so all we're going to do is we're going to just start sitting, and you're going to sit in a comfortable position in front of you, wherever you want to have your legs. I have mine crisscrossed. Are you comfortable like this? Yep. Oh, that's pretty good. You haven't been able to sit like that for a while. Yeah. That's good. All right, so we're going to take the noodle. And again, every time I bring a tool or a toy in, it's specifically designed just as a way to help promote the proper alignment of your body. So we're going to take the noodle and hold it right in front of us here. Right, doesn't matter if it's lined up properly or not. From here, you're going to slide your shoulder blades back, right? You can't really see what I'm doing on camera. All I'm doing from here is I'm not really squeezing my shoulder blades. I'm just sliding them backwards, all right? The muscle will start to contract just by doing that. But here's the trick. As you slide them back, do this and pull the belly button in towards your back. That way you can trigger your core. You can just kick it on a little bit.
So you're poking out your shoulder blades?
Am I poking them out? Can you see them? No, not really poking them out. You just want to slide them back. Right, good, and back. So you're just retracting. So I'll show them in the camera so that they can see. So if I'm holding the noodle here, as I'm sliding my shoulder blades back, you see what I'm doing? I'm just sliding back.
Sliding together.
I'm sliding together, correct, and back forward. So I'm sliding together. Because that's the baseline. That's the foundation for all the rest of the moves that we're going to do today. So I'm not squeezing them. Right? I'm not pinching them together. I'm just literally sliding them. That's hard for a lot of people to do, but keep practicing. Now from here, you're going to then take the arms and bring them up towards the ceiling. Good. And then lower down. So once your shoulder blades have slid back, so I'm not doing it with my arms forward. I'm going to slide my shoulder blades back first. Then I'll bring my arms towards the ceiling. Good. And lower down. My one arm is out of balance. That's why I keep trying to straighten this back up. I can feel it. Bring them back up. So all you're doing is sliding the shoulders down the back of the ribcage as you do it. But keep in mind, you want your core engaged. So you want your belly button pulling in and your ribcage pulling down as your arms lift. Tyler, can you feel that around your shoulder blades?
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how just simply this move alone can start?
It's lightweight.
It's just so light, right? And lower down. So you'll see me moving my noodle because I'm noticing I'm kind of out of balance. What happens is one side is lifting faster than the other. That means to me, this is a great way of checking your alignment and what side is stronger. My one side over here seems to be working stronger than the other. Very good. Now, from here, we're adding everything in. Slide back, lift the arms up. Then you're going to just bend over to one side, but I don't want to just bend and flop. I want to feel like I'm pulling my arms away from each other, like a tug of war game as I bend to the side. Then I come back up. I'm going to go to the other side. So what I'm doing is I'm not just working the muscles around the shoulder blades anymore. I'm also engaging the muscles of the arm and triggering my obliques to help me bend my spine over to the side and come up.
Keep your belly.
And keeping your abs pulled in. Now what you guys are not seeing is that my daughter just a little while ago came running up the stairs. She did this, I don't know what it was.
Kylie Jenner lip challenge.
Kylie Jenner lip challenge. She took a apple juice jar. Now, granted, Jessica, if you don't know her, go ahead and bring the arms down for a sec, is what, like 15 and a half years old. She took this jar of apple juice, put it on her lip, sucked on it until her bottom lip protruded out. I didn't know what to say, but yeah, so for those of you who have kids who've done that, I feel for you.
Good luck.
Good luck, because, I don't know. I asked her why she did it, and what did she say? I was bored. That's why. Ugh, gotta get them something to do. And Tyler here says she should be doing this with me, and I agree. All right, bring the arms back up like you did. And you're gonna bend over to the side. Now, what you're gonna do from here is you're gonna actually rotate. So I'm gonna take this noodle and pull it back and I'm gonna rotate towards the floor, letting the noodle stay hovering. Then I'm gonna turn and then lift back up. I'm gonna do it to the other side. So I'm gonna bend over to the side. Again, my hands are feeling like they're pulling away from each other. Then I'm gonna rotate and pull. So the noodle just hovers over the floor and rotate back and now up. Now let's talk about that rotation a little bit more as we continue. So you're gonna come over to the side. So when you go to rotate, think of taking your rib cage and doing a small stomach crunch across the body towards the opposite knee to promote and initiate that rotation. Good. Then you're coming back to the side and up. You're gonna do that again to the other side. So you bend over to the side. Then that rib is going to direct over to that opposite knee in a small stomach crunch fashion, and that creates that initiation of that rotation. Then back over and then back up and bring the arms down. All right, so here's the series in one final swoop. Are you tired?
Oh, that's good.
I heard you sigh. You just have. All right, so here's the final swoop. We're gonna go through all of those exercises all at once. So if you have to fast forward just to this point, feel free to do so. This is where I'm just gonna go through every single one of those exercises, one right in a row in a little routine that you can then do on your own. I don't know, I would probably do that walk through. We're gonna do it right now. We'll do it about 4 times through this whole series. And that's all you're gonna need to do that, every day. You're gonna have amazing posture and you're gonna get some really cut and ripped and toned arms and shoulders. All right, arms in front. You're gonna start with shoulder blades sliding. So retract the shoulders by sliding the shoulder blades back, not pinching, but just sliding them back. So I release forward and I slide back. But again, my ribs are pulling down, my belly button's pulling in towards my back, and forward. And one more here, hold. There's 3 in a row. Now bring the arms up and then lower them down. We're gonna do 3 again. Bring them up. See how my one arm is going too high on one side? I'm trying to fix it, but I'm gonna have to do some work on myself. One more here. Very good. Now, what you're gonna do is bring them up, bend over to the side, so we do 3 of each in each direction, and then we're gonna do the whole series 3 more times through, okay? One more. Now we're gonna add that rotation. So we bend over to the side, then we rotate through, back to the side and up, bend over to the side, rotate through, over to the side and up. 2 more sets, so 2 more on each side. Very good, and then up, over, add that small stomach crunch across the body as you go. 1 more here, turn and rotate. It's almost like you're sweeping the floor with that noodle. Last one. What is the noodle doing? It's not providing a lot of extra weight. It's just helping with the alignment of the body. Arms come down. So let's do the shoulder retractions. Bring the arms up, slide back. 3, release. 2, release, and 1. Bring the arms up and down 3 times. So we're doing it at 3 by 4, right? 2 and 1. Now bend to the side 3 times. Make sure you try to plant the opposite hip down all the way through. So as I'm bending this side, my opposite hip is not coming up. Very good. Then we're going to add that rotation. So we're going to bend to the side, turn and rotate, bend to the side and up, bend over. So it's a quick, simple, easy routine for you to do on your own. Whether you have a noodle, you can use a broomstick, you can use any kind of thing, like a dowel or something over your head. Bring it down. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that. Are you getting tired yet?
Yeah.
This is really wearing me out. Bring the arms up. We're going to retract the shoulders. So slide the shoulders back. Again, it's not a pinching sensation. It's just an alignment. That's all you're doing is trying to get that shoulder blade lined back up on the body. Bring the arms up 3 times. Very good. So we're halfway done with this. 2, 1 more up. Now bend over to the side and up, over to the side and up. You're getting some good ab work in here as well as just the shoulders and the arms. And notice we don't even need weights to do any of this. Bend over, add that rotation. This is phenomenal for stretching out your back and loosening up your spine as well. Because we're adding this rotation in, for those people who have backs that tend to be tight, like I know Tyler's tends to be tight, this is a great way to loosen it up. Do 1 more here, rotate back to the side and up, We've got one more round for you, okay? Bring the arms up and slide back. 3. Who knew that doing something 3 times and 4 sets of it, bring the arms up, could be so tiring? But when you're lined up properly, you don't need to do a whole lot. Till fatigue, bend over. And you don't need extra lot of weight either, a lot of forced effort. Very good. Bending and up. And what you'll notice is with each subsequent set, bend with the rotation, you'll get a little bit more range of motion throughout. All the way over. So we want to get out of your mind that you need large ranges of motion every time. And we want to have you get out of your mind that you need to work to exhaustion every time. Or a lot of forced effort, because you really don't. But you'll still get an amazing workout. Just doing things that cause your body to move in the right way, with the right amount of effort, on a regular basis. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, there's that one.